Okay, yes, on that one. Yep. I'll make myself heard when I
Pull your mic back. I mean,
Ah,
yeah.
and we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Which one do first? Cause then I'll.
Yeah.
We're doing this one first.
This one first. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then when it's time for the other song, I'll push it back up. Shake your ray. I'll move
Well,
it
we
back
still
up.
need to be.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. And welcome to the Center of Peace and our Sunday morning celebration. I'm happy to see y'all this morning. I'm always happy to see y'all. I'm happy to see y'all this morning. Delighted to be able to have this opportunity, this time to be together and experiencing love and the presence of God. So welcome to all who are live and in person, and welcome to all who are joining us online. My name is Twana Malone. I am the senior minister here at the Center of Peace, and my pronouns are she, her, and they. And this morning, we have a wonderful service in store. We have our licensed professional practitioners assisting us in our service this morning. Leading us in our sacred practice of meditation this morning is Callista Dorsey, leading us in the ringing of our chakra bowl and giving us all an opportunity to bring our attention and awareness into this moment, letting the outer world be in the outer world and bringing all of our attention and energy into this moment and being present in the presence itself is Zuma Gonzalez. Leading us this morning in our treatment, our affirmative prayer, is Jerry Walker. Leading us this morning in our selected and sacred readings is Barbara Jones. Holding consciousness for us this morning in quiet repose and prayer, knowing the truth about our time together and it unfolding in the most wonderful and magnificent way is Deborah Ford, Mara Davis, and Jerry Walker. Our music today is being sung forth through Janet McDonald, friends. Greeting all who walk into the space this morning is Keenan in our set. We have Vern and Nicole on the ones and twos, holding things down on the technological side of life so that we can all stay connected. And today is a special day. Today, the Center of Peace welcomes 2 new members. So we'll be having our new member welcoming ceremony as a part of the service as well. So with that, I invite you all to take a deep breath and relax as Callista comes forward to lead us in our meditation.
Good morning. Good morning. That sounds so good. I want to hear it again. Good morning.
Good morning.
Every time you say good morning, that's saying good morning to God. And that's the God that's within you. So this morning, the meditation is a contemplation. It's a way for you to go in that quiet place, deep within, taking a nice deep breath, because that breath is the gift that the Creator has given you, and that breath is life. So I'm asking, as you go deeper into your meditation, I want you to think of 3 words, and those 3 words are who you are showing up to be this morning. It's your decision. So I ask that you close your eyes, feel the energy that's surrounding you, knowing that that energy is love. When you open your eyes this morning, did you say thank you? When you open up your eyes this morning, did you feel that gratitude of that breath? Because you are a creator, you're able to take those 3 words and create an affirmation that you will carry within your heart, and you will remind yourself that those 3 words you said you are showing up to be. So as you go in that quietness, repeat that affirmation to yourself. I will share that my affirmation every morning is that I am loved, and lovable. And I know that to be true because I know the Creator loves me. And I know that everyone that I come in contact with loves me. There may be moments that you might question it. But when you're questioning it, it's because you're questioning the self. If you are not able to know, feel, understand what it is to love yourself, you will continue to attract those that are just as confused. So take that deep breath, remembering your affirmation. What are your 3 words? If you're not able to create it at this moment, just continue to say those 3 words over and over and over to yourself. Now that you know your truth, because you have decided the 3 words, I'm asking, what is it that you have to release in order for you to be that which you say you are? Is this a moment to release that anger? Is this the moment to release not being able to forgive? Is this a moment that you're holding judgment against others? If you say who you are, then release what you're not. This is a moment to live a life of peace, a life of joy. Who are you today? And what have you released in order for you to be all of that? Take a breath. As you release what you are not, what is not your truth. Let it go. Any labels that have been given to you, and today you're able to say, that's not who I am. Release those labels, because you have had the time to contemplate who you are and the 3 words that you are showing up to be. I am showing up as love. I am showing up knowing that I am loved. I am showing up knowing that I am lovable. What are your 3 words? And what have you released? Your 3 words have energy. That energy continues to be a part of this world. That energy allows you to know your truth. It allows you to help others to know their truth. Some will recognize you by your name, but there are others that will recognize you by who you say you are and who you are showing up to be. Throughout your day, contemplate the 3 words and your affirmation. Allow yourself to remember you are who you say you are. Are you able to live by the words you have decided that you're showing up to be? Today is a good day. Today, take a breath and say thank you to the Creator. Take another deep breath, knowing that the Creator unconditionally continues to love you. And take another breath, saying to yourself, I am so grateful that today is the day that I show up who I really am, the truth of who I am. And so it is.
So in this stillness, with the reverberation of the chakra bowl, we recognize there is only one. The energy, the life force that is God is always present. As we sit in this silence, as we pay attention, we can hear there is no silence. For Spirit is always moving, breathing, living in every animate and inanimate object. It is all around us. It is in us. It is expressing as us. It is greater than us, but not other than us. And I am one with it. I have been given the gift of being a vessel for the Most High, to be its arms and legs. And as this is true for me, it is true for every person in this room and beyond. There's never, ever any separation. There is only one. And I affirm for each and every one of us, love, life, and joy. Only three of the attributes of the Most High, for there are many, many ways to speak of it, to express it. I am affirming that each and every one of us chooses how we show up, chooses how we speak, chooses how we act. For Spirit gives us everything. Everything is available to us. And so as I affirm this for each of you, I affirm it for myself, I affirm it for the Center of Peace, how we show up is what we choose. And Spirit lays out a buffet of everything. All things are available. There is nothing that is not ours. And so we create that which we desire. So as I affirm this, I affirm that this service is absolutely perfect because I am choosing it. That the musicians who share with us their talents give everything they have. And I receive it because I am choosing it. And so as I choose, I affirm that each of you is choosing exactly what you need, exactly what you desire, exactly what you create in your life this very moment and the moments to come. I'm so grateful to be able to speak these words, to know this truth, to feel the power of the all in all, the one, everywhere present all the time. I place these words into the law, into the mind, the creative mind of God, where all things already exist, it's already done. They're being made manifest this very moment. I let them go, I let them be, and together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Jerry, for leading us in our treatment this morning. That was beautiful. And thank you, Callista, for leading us this morning in our practice of meditation. It was wonderful. So what I'd like to do now is to have you all turn your attention or join me as we turn our attention to our vision and our mission. As we take this opportunity to read it out loud together, our vision you can find to the right of me, kind of behind the balloons and behind your seats. There is our vision and our mission written out, and I ask that you join me as we read it together out loud. Let us read it in such a way that we come to believe it as a realization in our lifetime and not in some other time. Our vision, a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored, divinity within is experienced. And our mission, the center of peace, is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates spiritual principles and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together create peace throughout the world. And so it is. So it is. And now let me please, I'd like to invite you all to please stand and join us as we prepare to sing our congregational song, I Am One, written by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chairs if you're not familiar with our congregational song, so that you can sing along with us. All right.
and it dwells inside of me. This perfect spirit, pure loving spirit, rests in everything I see. God walks beside me, protects and guides me. It's ever with me where'er I go. I trust its power, God's healing power. Its love surrounds me, and this I know. I live in spirit, I breathe in spirit. It lives within me, and so I am a spirit. I think a spirit. Its life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know.
So let's not miss out on this perfect opportunity to allow our eyes to glaze around the room, falling just where they might, as we welcome each other this morning into our sacred sanctuary, our sacred space. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. You may be seated. Here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. All are welcome here at the Center of Peace. And if this is your first time here at the Center of Peace, we'd love to be able to take this opportunity to acknowledge you and to welcome you. If you're new and this is your first time, if you would stand. If you are moved to, I don't see that there's anyone new, any first-time visitors, so let us just welcome each other this morning into our sacred space as we allow love to flow through us and through our hands as an expression of it. We just say, welcome to the Center of Peace. Welcome to the Center of Peace. I still know who you really and truly are. I still know who you really and truly are. You still are a unique and divine, perfect expression of love. You still are a unique and divine, perfect expression of love. Perfect in every way, you are. Welcome to the Center of Peace. Welcome. All right. I think it is time for our announcements. As Tricia comes forward, our board member and director of operations, to lead us in our announcements this morning.
Good morning. Okay, first, we had a beach day last week, so those who went, I hope you enjoyed it. Those are great times. There's another one coming up in August 12th, 10 to 3 p.m., and it's at Ocean City, New Jersey. So there's more information online or on our Get Involved, Stay Inspired newsletter. Then we are also coming up on another Completing the Circle, which is going to be on July 26th. It's focused on education, so anyone who has taken a class at TCP or a workshop, we'd like to get your feedback on how you experience those. So that will be July 26th, 1 p.m. here at the center. And you can register through the link on our website or Get Involved, Stay Inspired newsletter, or get in touch with one of the members, which is Reverend Twana, Barb Jones, Suzanne Robinson, Carolyn Hoke, Cynthia Banks, or myself. And there's a class that Zuma will tell us about.
Morning, family. I sound better. I'm working on it. So starting the 29th, Wednesday the 29th, I will be facilitating the Essential Earnest Homes. That's a Wednesday. Let me get the $240 investment, well worth your while. The Essential Earnest Holmes is a comprehensive course that explores the profound writings of Ernest Holmes, providing a deep exploration of his transformative teachings. From his introspective and devotional writings to his impassioned teachings to future leaders, this course uncovers the essence of Holmes's wisdom. By recognizing his love for humanity and his ability to perceive beyond surface level problems, participants will discover the timeless relevance of his teachings, which foreshadowed modern psychology. It foreshadowed modern psychology. You'll find psychology in this book, in the Science of Mind textbook. Ernest Holmes refers to the science of mind as spiritual psychology. That grabbed my attention. This course serves as an illuminating exploration of Ernest Holmes's writings, enabling participants to delve into the depths of his teachings and gain invaluable insights into the nature of consciousness and spirituality. And all that being said, there's a lot of his work in this book, a combination of things from magazines, from his when he did the radio programs, things that you already know from the Science of Mind textbook and other writings. It's a phenomenal course, and I encourage everyone. I believe the deadline for registration is the 22nd, coming right up. So, thank you, family.
Thank you, Zulma. Beverages must have a lid on them. Please be mindful not to leave things behind. You can receive our Get Involved, Stay Inspired newsletter by scanning the QR code behind your seats. Please check out our website for more information at thecenterofpeace.org. Like us, follow us, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Practitioners are available after service for prayer. Written prayer requests can be placed in the prayer box located on the table at the front door. Wednesday meditations are on Teams from 8 to 9 p.m. Details can be found on our website and in our newsletter. If you would like to announce a TCP-related activity at next Sunday's service, please email operations by Friday at operations@thecenterpeace.org. And I'm complete.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? Good. All right. This first song that we're going to do is called Raise Up. I wrote it during COVID, like after being in quarantine for months and months and months, and realizing just how important it was to keep my vibration high, even, in spite of everything that was happening at that time. There's a hook in the song that goes, thought vibration, sweet narration, create gyration and manifestation. So if you feel it, when I get to that point, you can join me, all right? All right? All right? Marcy with her stank face when she got the stank face when she make music. Nikki Powerhouse is in.
Keep up, Nikki.
Everything is energy, frequency, vibration. From what you see to what you can't, vibration is causation. You can rearrange your life, just understand relation. 'Cause everything is energy, frequency, vibration. Everything that happens, it happens for a reason. What you think and what you say will show up in a season. Are you saying what you want, or are you speaking treason? Betraying who and why you are, and making life displeasing. Speak your truth and live your truth to raise up your vibration. Be mindful of the thoughts you think. They manifest creation. You must first true love yourself, for that is the foundation. Before another you can love, know the correlation. Everything is energy, frequency, vibration. From what you see to what you can't, vibration is causation. You can rearrange your life, just understand relation. 'Cause everything is energy, frequency, vibration. Thought vibration, sweet narration, create gyration and manifestation. 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 Yeah, I heard y'all. So speak your truth and live your truth to raise up your vibration. Be mindful of the thoughts you think. They manifest creation.
Say what?
You must first true love yourself, for that is the foundation. Before another you can love, know the correlation. Everything is energy, frequency, vibration. From what you see to what you can't, vibration is causation. You can rearrange your life, just understand relation. 'Cause everything is energy, frequency, vibration. I know we can make it.
I know that we can.
I know darn well we can work it out. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, why can't we if we wanna? Yes, we can. I know we can make it work.
I know that we can.
I know we can make it if we try.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Great gosh almighty.
Want it, can.
Y'all want to go on tour with us?
Oh, it is such a good morning, such a good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will you please stand and join me in the reading and the recitation of the affirmation? Just follow behind me. I live in the joy. Remembering who I am. And I know there are no limits or boundaries in my life as I co-create my life with Spirit. And so it is. That amazing affirmation was submitted by our licensed practitioner, Donna Brown. And so is the sacred reading coming from the Science of Mind magazine, Daily Guides by Reverend Josh Reeves from July 24th, 2024. Thank you for this reading, Donna. The title of which is, I am for me and not against me. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Comes from Matthew 5:8. If we learn to harmonize with everything that transpires today, tomorrow will blossom like a new flower in our experience. from Ernest Holmes, Living the Science of Mind, page 193. It's one thing to say the universe is for us and not against us. What about my mind is for me and not against me? My body is for me and not against me. American psychologist Carl Rogers stated that the goal of his counseling and therapeutic work was to assist his clients in learning to trust their own organism. In other words, if we could just fully trust, we would be the most well-adjusted individuals there could ever be. Today, I trust my mind to work for me. I trust my body to work for me. I trust the wisdom they contain and demonstrate for my highest and best good. What about my feelings are for me and not against me? My sexuality is for me and not against me. Today, I feel just right. U.S. President Ronald Reagan used to caution, trust but verify. Having full trust in ourselves and in life does not mean we do not have discernment. We can trust even our skepticism. When we truly live in trust, we don't just experience a spiritual realization. We realize we've earned that trust through great effort, trial and error, understanding motivations, and a whole lot more. What about my challenges are for me and not against me? My relationships are for me and not against me. The universe is for you and not against you. If true, and it is, it must follow that also means everything in the universe is for you, including you. My mind, my body, and my entire being are for me and not against me. We live in perfect harmony, and so it is.
So this instrument, as most of you probably know, is called a shakeré. And we have this friend named Rita Cotman Johnson. Every time she sees us playing our shakeré, she say, "You shaking your Ray, baby?" And I say, "Yeah, I'm shaking my Ray, baby." And so I thought to myself, there's a song in there somewhere. So this song is called Shake Your Ray.
Metaphysically speaking, Janet has such a wonderful way of putting spins on things. You'll hear it.
1, 2, 3. Come on and shake it up. Let's do that again. I think it would help if I got up to the mic. All right. Come on and shake your ray, shake your ray. Everybody shake your ray. When we play our shaker rays, that is how we shake our rays. Everybody's got a light on the inside burning bright. Don't be shy, just be free. Shine your light for all to see. When you shake your ray, shake your ray. Everybody shake your ray. When we play our shaker rays, that is how we shake our rays. If you dance or if you sing, or whatever is your thing, don't be shy. Take up the space and make the
praise. When you shake your A, shake your A. Everybody shake your A. Do your own thing every day. That is how you shake your A. That is how you shake your A. Shake your A, shake your A. Everybody shake your A. Shake your A every day. Show me how you shake your A. Shake your A, shake your A. Everybody shake your A. Shake your A every day. Let me see you shake your A. Whatever it is that you love to do, that's what brings out the shine in you. So do that thing every day. Make the world a brighter place. When you shake your A, shake your A. Everybody shake your A. Do your own thing every day. That is how you shake your A. Shake your A, shake your A. Everybody shake your A. Do your own thing every day. That is how you shake your A. Do your own thing every day. That is how you shake your A. That is how you shake your A. That is how you shake your A. Shake your A. That is how you shake your A. Shake your A. That is how you shake your A. That is how you shake your A. I'm a new student at this.
Wow. All right. Wow, thank you, Janet, and Kamara, and Marcy. Everybody like, whew. Thank you. That was beautiful. So I want to, as we have been doing now for some time, taking a moment to move into our hearts, a moment of gratitude, because we know now, I've said it plenty of times if you've been here, that gratitude, it opens us up. So it opens us up to life. It opens us up to be available to goodness. It opens us up to be available to the force. It opens us up to be available to the divine. It opens us up to be available to goodness. It opens us up to be available to truth. It opens us up to be available to healing. It opens us up to be available to wholeness. It opens us up. And the way to do this, this practice, which really what we're doing is we are rewiring our brains and our bodies. And the way we do this is by putting all of our energy on our heart area, paying full attention to the emotions of our hearts. It opens us up to infinite possibilities. This is a dynamic practice. So I want to encourage you not to sit it out and not to let your body talk you out of it, but to be present, to join us in the collective and in community, feeling gratitude, this feeling of gratitude and love as we pay attention to the emotions of our hearts has the power to heal us. It is essentially making us someone new. So, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to drop into your heart. And again, all I'm asking you to do is to put your full attention and energy into your heart area. Here we go. Let us take the collective breath right here together. And relax. And drop into your heart. And if you're so moved, you might want to put your hand over your heart and just allow yourself to begin to sense and to feel the emotions of the heart, to feel love and to feel joy, to feel relief, to feel gratitude. To find it in you, to be aware of it, and to stay aware of it. Feel the emotions of the heart. Feel this gratitude. Let it fill you up. And feel it even more. Feel it. Find it in you. Your grateful heart. And feel it. And this morning, I'd like to invite you to perhaps to think of a time where you found yourself in a challenging time, a difficult situation, and I want to remind you that you made it through, that you got over, that you got through it. And be grateful for it. Feel this gratitude in your heart. Be grateful for it. Feel it. Feel this gratitude. Feel it within you. Feel it all around you. Grateful. Grateful. Stay aware of it. Stay aware of this feeling. Slowly then, let us begin to bring our attention and our awareness back into the room, into our sacred sanctuary. Slowly, slowly come back, bringing ourselves back. Slowly, slowly come back. Slowly, slowly come back. Feeling yourself supported by your seat. and grounded by your feet. Slowly. Come back. Let us all just take the collective breath right here together. Yeah. So I'd like to, as I always do, start the message off with a few of the spiritual principles that we like to start our messages off with, or I do. This is from Ernest Holmes and What We Believe, and you can do a search online for Ernest Holmes and What We Believe if you'd like to have a copy of it and to spend some time with it. This morning we're working with spiritual principle number 1, and it reads, we believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one, it manifests itself in and through all creation, yet it is not absorbed by its creation. Spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. And finally, spiritual principle number 4, we believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. God is all. We are one with God, and that's heavenly. So I've been saying for a few weeks now, what makes this teaching so radical? And it's not just that, that the teaching asks us to believe that makes it radical, to find a truth that resonates with you and to believe it. And it doesn't just ask us to believe and accept, but to find a truth that resonates with you, believe it, and the way to do so is to accept it as your own truth. This is what makes the teaching so radical, and then it takes us a step even further than that. The teaching suggests that we live it, and that is what makes it so radical. To live it. Not just to believe it, but to live it. So last week, in my message, I talked about relationships. And at one point in time, I swear, I saw everybody leaning in. It was that kind of Sunday, you know what I mean? Everybody was leaning in. And I was talking more specifically about the relationships that we simply cannot walk away from. Those relationships. Not relationships that are abusive in any way, but relationships that we simply cannot walk away from. I heard something, I don't know how long ago, somewhere, and the person was saying that in life, life is about relationships, and we'll have many relationships. And even in those relationships with the people that we love so much, that there's always the opportunity in our relationships to be disappointed. Even by the people that we love so much. And it's these relationships that I'm talking about. And they said, so you have to decide which relationships are worth working for. Which relationships are worth fighting for. These relationships is what I'm talking about, that we just can't walk away from, because it is these relationships that provide us the opportunity to begin to dissolve our sense of separation. Our sense of separation from God, our sense of separation from life, that it is we ourselves who must do this work, that no one can stand in for you by proxy, that you can't outsource it, that it is you and I. These relationships, they offer us our greatest opportunity to be so courageous enough in them that we stay in them long enough until we find God. These relationships. And if we are so courageous enough to remain in these relationships until we find God, it also offers us great compassion. In it, we also find a great deal of kindness, we find a great deal of wisdom, and so much more. These relationships, our relationships are mirrors. That's what we like to say in this teaching. Relationships mirror back to us. They reflect back to us things that are there for us to, if we so choose, to overcome. And our theme for the month is overcome to become. And there's nothing to overcome that's out there, because whatever happened that caused you to move into resentment or to move into anger or to move into sadness, it happened, it's already happened. And what's left, the resentment, the anger, whatever it is, it's in you. The past lives in us. And so our work then is to overcome it. But we don't overcome it, well, let me say this. If we don't overcome it, then we become consumed by it, consumed by the past, consumed with resentment, consumed with anger, consumed with sadness, consumed with frustration, this sort of thing, if we don't do the work to overcome it. So I wanted to read just a little bit this morning from Living the Science of Mind, and I am reading from page 157, this reading from Ernest Holmes and Living the Science of Mind, from a reading titled, What Do We See in the Mirror? And he says, if we could come back to see that life is like a mirror, tending to reflect back to us the images of our own thinking, then we should realize that by changing our thinking, we can change the reflections in the mirror. Next, we should ask, what do we want to see in this mirror? And have we the courage to admit that we are looking at, to admit what we are looking at in the mirror is a reflected image of our own outlook on life? Are we looking at antagonism? Are we looking at resentment? Are we looking at confusion? Are we looking at sadness? Are we looking at doubt? Are we looking at fear? Are we looking at uncertainty? Are we looking at failure? Are we looking at unhappiness? And are we actually willing to look into this mirror of life and say, quote, that is I? And then, if we do not like what we see, have enough confidence to believe that we can change it. If so, we have made the right start. He says, our starting point is to recognize God at the center of our own being and to have faith in this divine presence within us, and to have an equal faith in the divine in everyone else. We must come to see that God is the one eternal presence in everyone and everything. And we must learn to think from this basis. How wonderful it would be if we were never afraid of anything. We fear people because we think that in some way they can harm us. So the very antagonism we have for others arouses a like antagonism in them for us. But turn the proposition around, change fear into faith and antagonism into love, and we shall have reversed the whole process. He says we can change it. This resentment, this anger, this fear, this doubt, this uncertainty, we can change it. We can overcome our feelings of resentment. We can overcome sadness. We can overcome doubt. We can overcome fear. And the starting point is in realizing the divine power and presence of God within ourselves and the divine power and presence of God in everyone and everything. Come on, take a breath with me on that one. In everyone and in everything. Overcoming is a practice. We practice overcoming so that we become more willing to overcome. Tell your neighbor, overcoming is a practice. And the neighbor on the other side, tell them, overcoming is a practice. It's a practice that I practice. It's a practice I practice. Overcoming is a spiritual experience. And Ernest Holmes says that spiritual experience is necessary. It's a spiritual experience. We practice it. It's a practice. We don't overcome by thinking our way past resentment. That's not how we get past resentment. It's not work that's done in the mind. It's work that's done with the head and the heart. When they become one, it's a practice that I practice. Ernest Holmes says that we have to, this practice, you know, in some way, I'm using his words around faith. He said that, you know, this practice that we have to give it some time. You just can't overcome resentment and anger once and think you're done with it. You just can't overcome sadness once, you know, and think you're done with it. He said, give it some time. Have faith in God and let that faith lead you to a deeper faith. Give it some time. Have faith in God, the faith of a mustard seed, and let that faith lead you to a deeper faith. Give it some time. Have faith in God, and let that faith lead you to a deeper faith. Give it some time. Have faith in life, and let that experience of life lead you to a deeper experience of life. Give it some time. Have faith in love, and let that love lead you into a deeper experience of love. Give it some time. Have faith in God. Have faith in the divine in you, and let your experience of the faith, having faith of the divine in you, lead you to a greater experience of the divine that is within you. Give it some time. Have faith in the divine that lives in you, and let the divine that lives in you lead you to a greater experience of the divine that lives in you. Some of us, we get anxious and we do it one time and things don't change. So we go about our merry way. I think 2 weeks ago, Ernest Holmes says that is burying your resentment, burying it alive. That's all you're doing. You got to give it some time. Have faith, and let that faith lead you to a deeper faith, a greater faith. Overcoming is a practice. I practice recognizing God at the center of our being and having faith in it, and having an equal faith in others, and having an equal faith in everything. In everything. So our move then is to search ourselves for resentment, to search ourselves for anger, for sadness, for fear, to search ourselves for whatever it is, and then to become open and available to divine ideas, to become open to the infinite, to become open to infinite possibilities, to become open and available to these to divine ideas. And here's the, Ernest Holmes, he says that whatever it is that you do, it's all the same thing. You know what I mean? Treatment, meditation, affirmation, it's all one thing. A divine idea is a treatment. So to be open to divine ideas, and here's the power of divine ideas. He says, divine ideas opens up the avenues of thought. It expands the consciousness and lets reality through. It clarifies mentally. It removes the obstructions of thought and lets in the light. Ernest Holmes says, we already live in a perfect universe, but it needs to be mentally seen and spiritually experienced before it can become a part of our everyday living. Practicing is living, and divine ideas, they open up avenues of thought. They expand our consciousness, lets in a new reality. It clarifies our old thinking, making it new. It removes obstacles so that the light can shine through, so that you can make better sense of these divine ideas that we open up to as we overcome our resentment and overcome our fear, overcome our sadness, overcome our anger. Overcoming then becomes a way of life, and it's not something to be concluded in the mind. It is something to be lived. It's something to be lived, to be open, to become available to these divine ideas. And here's the thing about a divine idea. You don't get to decide what the meaning is. It's a divine idea. It's full of so much more meaning than you can even imagine, but many of us, we fool ourselves and think we are engaged in deep spirituality. When a divine idea flows through us, we take it as our own. We give it meaning, and then we file it away and whip it out when we need to use it on somebody. It's a divine idea. It's full. It's complete. It's God. It's from on high. It's a divine idea. The divine idea is there for us to take in and to embody. Not to come to conclusions with, but to take in and to embody, to become it, to become the thing that you value, to become peace, to become love. It's a divine idea where it stems from. It stems from the infinite, and it's there for us to embody. And once we embody it, then we can begin the practice of overcoming. We overcome so that we become more willing to overcome. And every time we overcome, we make it possible to overcome again. The choir said overcoming is again and again and again and again and again. Every time we overcome, our consciousness becomes more expansive and we become more available to do it again. And I said a couple weeks ago, that's what makes you so radical, is when you become willing to overcome again and again. When you become willing to forgive again and again and again and again. When you become willing to overcome again and again and again. You yourself become radical. You are the teaching. You're not just talking about the teaching. You walk in the teaching. You talking the teaching. You preaching the teaching. You are the teaching. You yourselves become radical. We become radical. So divine, we open up to divine ideas, and you and me, we're free to do whatever we want to do with the divine idea. Do with it what you will. It's a divine idea. Overcoming is a way of life, a practice. I practice overcoming. Overcoming then becomes less and less and less and less about them and more and more and more about God. Overcoming becomes less and less and less about them and more and more and more about love. Overcoming becomes less and less and less and less about them and more and more and more about my individualization of spirit in me, it becomes more and more and more about heaven. It becomes more and more and more about living a good life and being immersed in goodness itself. It becomes less about them and more about you. And when that happens, you become radical. You know, I spent a significant amount of time in ministerial school. And I experienced a lot. I learned a lot, but nothing quite prepared me for the practice of overcoming. You know what I'm saying? It should have been its own 10-week course with a refresher required. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming in my life, you know, overcoming from people who know nothing about New Thought, but wag their finger at New Thought. Overcoming. People in my life who couldn't fathom the idea of a woman leading a church, especially a black woman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Overcoming resentment. Overcoming guilt. Nothing could prepare me for it. For some, you know, ministry is a full-time gig. Some of us, we don't shut it off. What you thinking about, the center? You know, some of us, we don't shut it off. It's hard to turn it off. And those who are intimate with us and in our lives, it can be challenging at times. So there is guilt that one has to overcome. You know, I remember I talked a lot about my grandparents, my grandmother and my grandfather who had the church in Tennessee. And as much as my grandmother loved the church, when I would go to see her and I would say, hey, lady, where's your husband at? She would say, he's down there at that church. You know, it's like that. You know, Michelle West Twyner. Over there at that church. But the guilt is real. Overcoming. Overcoming. It's a practice that I practice. Overcoming. It's an overcoming of people. People at the church. People who have opinions. We all have opinions. But the people who have opinions, the people who, you know, say, you know, well, I would have did this. Or people who say, why didn't she do that? Or why we gotta do this? Why she wearing that? The people who want to share their opinions, ain't nothing wrong with it, what they would do. And sometimes what they threaten to do. The overcoming is real. It's a practice that I practice. It's a practice that I practice. And there is the overcoming of the self. My own impatience with the process, the overcoming of the self, my own doubt, my own fears, my own desire not to be so spiritual all the time. Overcoming, it is a practice that we practice. Give it some time, Ernest Holmes says. Have faith in the God in you. and let it lead you to a greater faith. Give it some time, this practice of overcoming, and overcome once and let it lead you to being more willing to overcome again and again and again for the things that matter, for the people that matter. To be willing to do it again and again and again, to be open to new ideas, full, complete, divine ideas. Let it move you and let it clarify for you, and let it move the obstructions. Let the light in. The divine lives in you, he says. Have faith in it. The faith of a mustard seed, have faith in it, and let it lead you into a deeper faith. Overcoming is a practice. Our practice. We overcome to become more willing to overcome. Let us move back into our heart. Let us drop back into our hearts, putting all of our energy and our attention on our hearts, opening up to the infinite, to the divine that lives in you. All of its goodness and all of its glory. And be grateful for your awareness of it. Feel it. It's gratitude. Let it open you up. Feel this gratitude in your open heart, in your sacred heart, in your loving heart, in your trusting heart. Feel it. It is the divine within you. Be grateful for this time that we are giving it, that we are aware of it. Be grateful for it. Feel it. Its essence, its energy, its life. Oh God, it's your life. And be grateful for it. Find it in you, the divine in you. Feel it. Become aware of it. Fall in love with it. Be grateful for it. And I want to invite you to bring one thing to mind that is there for you to overcome. It's a practice that we practice. And we're grateful to practice. Have faith in the divine in you. That it's clearing things up, clarifying the mental mind, moving obstructions, letting in the light, making you someone new who is willing to overcome, becoming more willing to overcome. Be grateful. Be grateful. Let this gratitude feel you and feel it. It's feeding you. It's not forced upon you. It's feeding you. Never forced upon you. It's feeding you like a mother feeds the baby. It's feeding you. These divine ideas, never forced upon you. Be grateful. Be grateful. Feel this gratitude deep in your heart. Feel it within you. And feel it all around you. Slowly, let us begin to bring our attention and our awareness back. Slowly, slowly coming back into our sacred sanctuary. Slowly coming back, come back. Feeling yourself supported by your seat and grounded by your feet. Slowly come back. And let us all take the collective breath right here. As we say, and so it is.
I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. Forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release, I love. I am free, I am balanced, I am healed, I am loved. I forgive, I release.
And so it is, and so it is, yes. So it is time that we move forward in our service. It is time for us to come together to give and to share at the Center of Peace, otherwise known as tithes and offerings. I want to invite you all to take out your gifts, your tithes and your offerings. As we prepare ourselves to move into a moment of prayer, let us be sure to acknowledge those who are online and who give online, and those who have already given online. Let us take it all into the storehouse as we turn in for a moment of prayer, where we come to realize and recognize the divine power and presence of God that is at the very center of our lives, ever giving of itself to itself and through itself. And in that place and space, then, I am sure we can never outgive the giver. And so I know then that as the Center of Peace receives, that it moves the center out into the world, ever as a beacon of light, pointing the way for anybody and everybody who is ready to discover the life that their soul is seeking, pointing inward, pointing to the divine, affirming the divine power and presence of God that is within you, that is able to do all things, to encourage each other, to give it a little bit more time, to have faith, and to allow your faith to take you into a deeper faith. So I know as we are blessed, that the giver too is blessed 1,000,000 times fold, and that it could be no other way. So for every cent that we receive, I give thanks. Truly, I do give thanks. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
And so it is, and so it is. Yes. Thank you. And so now what I'd like to do is to call forth our leader of our membership care circle, Deborah Ford, as we prepare ourselves to welcome 2 new members to the Center of Peace, Danette and Mark. Come on up, Deborah. And so this is Deborah Ford, our leader of our care circle, and she's going to say a few things.
Welcome. First, I'll introduce the members of the membership circle. That would be either stand up or raise your hand so everyone can see you. That would be Tricia Grady, Rita Naylor, Carletta Murray, Susan Saunders, Kiana Webb, and Tanya Skeef. Well, that would be me. I think that's a safe assumption. And then also to introduce our 2 new members who said yes to being a part of the Center of Peace. And that would be Danette Williams, who would you stand, and Mark Denikin.
So yeah, you can come on forward if you'd like to come forward now. Yeah. So this morning as I was thinking about our new members and 25 years, still new members. There's been 7 new members this year. You all make 7 new members, and I was just reminded, and I shared with them this morning that that the Center of Peace, it doesn't belong to any one of us, that it belongs to all of us. And that's what being a member means, that you join in. It is a divine idea in the mind of God, and it is a divine idea of the mind of God that now lives in you, the Center of Peace. And that, from that viewpoint, it can afford new members the opportunity to really dive into being a new member and to consider what it means for them. And because it means something special to many of us, and certainly to me. And so, with that, Danette and Mark, are you ready to move into Spirit's divine idea called the Center of Peace? It as an expression in your life, its ideas unfolding through you that are uniquely yours, that make the Center of Peace what it is, and are you ready to join in a community a community of great and wonderful people who are there to support you and who will be there for you in your time of need? If you're ready, then you can simply say, yes, yes. All right. Now I'd like to call Marie Amy Taylor, our board president, forward, and she will finish the ceremony.
Thank you. About every 6 months, I have a day where I am emotional, from the beginning to the end, and today is one of those days. So if I feel a little squeaky, it's because I'm really emotional. Hello. Hi. As the board president, I would like to welcome you to the Center of Peace and to our community. And it says here, add anything that you would like to say. So what I would like to say is that it took me 76 years to find the Center of Peace. That was 6 years ago. I'll be 82 in a few months. And every year of those 76 years, I was longing for a place like this, a place that was truly a spiritual home where I could feel it, experience it, and know it to be real. You are so far ahead of me. You have all of those years to experience this wonderful place and to bring you here and to add you to this incredible collection of individuals and make it even more. You are unifying with each other, the members of the Center of Peace and the members of the Center of Spiritual Living communities throughout the world. Through your practice of this teaching, you play a vital role in helping to maintain the kingdom of heaven right here on earth and in creating peace throughout the world. As you grow as members of the Center of Peace, your experiences will expand and grow deeper. You will knowingly become one with Spirit. I'm going to ask each of you to take a moment to speak into the microphone, stating your name and the service you bring to the Center of Peace. And that could sound a little, daunting and overwhelming, like, what am I supposed to be bringing up in here? But the reality is that all you are is what you bring. So if you just pick out a piece of it that you say, this is my special sauce, this is my superpower, that's what I'm bringing here, that would be wonderful. Danetta?
Well, I was hoping Mark would go first. My name is Danette, and I'm really excited to be here. I've been searching for a spiritual community. Well, I'm 33 now, but like all my life. So I'm really excited. And what I'm bringing to the Center of Peace is, well, my own peace, my life, my joy, my excitement, and my love and passion for cooking, and, creation, honestly, because I enjoy children. I enjoy life. You'll see me hugging a tree, and hopefully you might join me.
Well, it's been a long journey to get me here to this point. When I first started coming here, I was mostly known as, isn't that Sheila's husband? Hi, honey, I know you're watching. So allow me to, in the words of the great poet Jay-Z, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Mark Danikin. I've been on the fence for a while for a variety of reasons, but truly believe that there is a right time for everything. And over the past 6-7 months, something's really shifted in me. The way this community has supported me and my family has meant more than I can properly put into words. I've felt the love here. I felt the presence of something greater moving through all of you. It's helped me open my heart in ways that I didn't expect. You might not be able to tell right away, but I wear my heart on my sleeve. And please know this, I feel the care. I receive it deeply, and I'm incredibly grateful for now being part of this community. As for what I bring, I've always thought I am love. And so I can bring that. And I can bring care and support. So thank you.
Oh, Lordy. Is there a gift bag? Yes, yes. Each new member receives a gift bag. As she does that, I will say that you have followed the new membership path, and it has led you here today. The only real obligation placed on you is the obligation you place on yourselves to be full of purpose and have that in your heart, and to receive and to give as much as you can. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the other members of the Center of Peace, we lovingly receive each one of you into the membership of this center and the membership of the organization of the Centers of Spiritual Living. Will the congregation please stand and give our new members the applause and welcome and love? We ask that you join us after service for fellowship to welcome and honor our new members.
Well, you might as well stay standing on your feet. Be sure to go and welcome our new members after service. I'm going to call the choir forward to lead us in the singing of our closing song, our release. And as the choir comes forward, I'd like to remind you that if you are desiring prayer after service, that our practitioners are here, ready to join you in prayer, knowing the truth with you, for you, and about you. They have on the purple stoles and can easily be identified for prayer. If you'd like to have prayer but cannot stay after service, you can write your prayer request out and put it in the box on the other side of the petition, closer to the doors out. It's a good time to remind us all to call somebody and check in on them, let them know that they matter and that they are loved. If there's anything from the service today that is sitting in you, is informing you in some way, share it with somebody. Don't keep it to yourself. And if there's anything from the service today that's been so good, you can tell somebody about it and invite them to come and be with us. All right. I think with that, we're all set.
was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Ooh. Now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it one more day, you have got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say, everybody.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for
And so, as we journey on throughout our week, let me remind you that overcoming is a practice that I practice, that divine ideas are sufficient, they are enough, they're fed to you and not forced. Do with it what you will. Do with it what you will. So it is.
For a while now, living a dream, treating myself like the king I was made to be. Man, I've been drunk on myself for a while now. I got everything I want, not a single reason to front. No, I'm in love with me. I searched deep, found everything I want in me. When I searched deep and I found everything I want in me. Now I'm cursedly feeling worth it deservedly. I'm a servant of me, myself, and my purpose. My happiness free from purchase. I'm drinking on my condition. I'm sipping on my insurgents. I'm in love with me, yeah. Cause I'm charming, funny, and witty. I'm hardworking and gritty. I'm entertaining and passionate, meant for this like a grizzly. I'm mentally getting busy, been pondering self-worth. I've been learning how to love me and honor myself first. And I found God where it hurts, in the tears of the smile, through the years of the pain. With the ears of a child, I made a promise I have vowed to respect myself like a child. Expect myself to be foolish, accept myself when I'm wild-eyed. I searched deep and found everything I want in me. When I searched deep and I found everything I want in me. And I've been drunk on myself for a while now, living a dream, treating myself like the king I was made to be, man, I've been drunk on myself for a while now. I got everything I want, not a single reason to front, no, I'm in love with me. I searched deep and found everything I want in me. When I searched deep and I found everything I want in me. But I don't need you to know that I'm not perfect, cause if so, you might suppose knowing me's not worthy used to be the reason I stack skeletons in the closet. I pack them deep till they rotten, you couldn't see to the bottom. I broke free from that prison, not perfect, but I feel purpose, worth it, and I deserve it. When I finally go on sale, I'll be first in the line of purchase. I'm searching under the surface to get to what I need worse, and I'm quenching my every thirst. I'm aware of what I deserve, never scared of putting me first. Unembarrassed to self-cherish, my arrow ain't in reverse. After years of feeling accursed, now I'm kneeling down and converting. The ceiling can't even seal me, this feeling so good it hurts. I've been drunk on myself for a while now, living a dream, treating myself like the king I was made to be. Man, I've been drunk on myself for a while now. I got everything I want, not a single reason to front, no, I'm in love with me. I searched deep and found everything I want in me. When I searched deep and I found everything I want in me, and I can't imagine another way that I could spend my days. Self-love is a necessity you cannot replace. There's no affirmation or praise that could fill in the vacant space.
Over top of the music, somebody named Nikki Powerhouse is 50 years old today. I'm just saying.